up, huh? You got that halal beer, huh?
Halal beer? Hell no.
No halal beer?
No halal beer, man. Everything haram.
Hey.
Oh, we have found the Messiah. We have found the Messiah. Holy shit. I think this is the second one. I'm not too sure. Yo, you Old Testament niggas gotta get it right, man. Come here.
We don't talk about that. Let's talk about that. Yeah. Let's talk about that. So you say. Hold on. Yeah, we on camera, so you can. Right here now. We trying to on the phone right here on the phone. So if you come, we trying to get some conversation.
That's our private stuff.
Okay.
Put on your shades. Put your shades on. That's our.
Put your shades on, man. They can't see you. Come in.
Yeah, bro. I'm telling you.
can't.
I go to Israel, I get arrested.
Don't worry about it. No,
How you get arrested for it, man?
They ain't gonna notice you. They ain't gonna notice you.
Yeah, do your back. Keep your back turned. Keep your back turned.
Yeah. You keep your
So
back
they see
turned.
we talking to. There you go.
see.
Right there. There you go.
There you go. So what would you say about Christ being
That
like?
conversation.
Don't go nowhere, bro.
Middle Eastern.
So what color is he?
Brown.
He's brown. You're brown?
I'm brown.
All right.
Middle Eastern brown.
But it tells you in the scriptures, saying like his feet is burnt in the furnace. If you burn anything, what color would it turn?
Yeah.
It'll turn. Look at it. Whack. He's not too sure.
Hold on, let me call you back. You remember me?
Yes.
Hold on.
Yes.
Hold on, let me call you back. I always have to call you back, Chris. I'll call you right back.
Okay, sis. But hold on.
How you doing? You remember me?
The problem you guys we know a little bit. The elder known in YouTube world.
I know your face too.
But me in the conversation, you can stay right here. No, you can stay right here.
Yeah,
But he's asking him something real quick.
Him too.
Yeah, he asking him something too.
No, he looks familiar. Does he
Oh,
go
yeah?
to, does he go to 43 sometimes?
I'm not sure. He got
Okay.
It'll tell you. They
But
just stop
we were talking about Christ.
brother.
Hold on,
Yeah,
real
no,
quick,
it's all
sis.
right. Yeah.
You can stay right there, sis. Because we trying to do something in the camera. You was asking about the Middle East.
Yeah.
Christ is Middle
About the
East.
color tracks. It tells you that his feet seem like they're burnt in the furnace. So if you burn anything, what color will it turn?
Like,
He's black.
but I would say, like, Middle Easterners, like, this sounds weird to Americans, but our skin color changes with the sun very
Okay,
fast.
but and this is why y'all say that. The one thing y'all like to say, he's olive color, right?
Yeah, all of it.
Now you know that's political. How could you prove that's political? Olive comes in two colors, green and
Right.
black, right? So we know he's not green.
Why? How do we know that? Not literal green. This is olive.
Nah, that's not.
Excuse me?
Now you wildin'. That's not
No,
olive.
for real, we call this olive.
That would be like a sand brown or something. That's not olive. Olives are coming green and black.
Yeah, but when we say olive, we mean this.
Because that's a political lie that's been made. Like for example, the Middle East, that's another political lie.
That is
Right?
olive.
When they
got on.
Right, that's olive. Right? That's green olive. So y'all not that color.
Yeah, but nobody's that color. Like, you know, like they mean
But-
like this type of
But
brownish.
black olives, people are that color.
But there's not only black and green. There's also purple olives.
People are that color. They so black they look purple.
Maybe. But anyway, my point is, if you grew up, I grew up in Nazareth, where Jesus grew up.
Right.
That's where I'm from. And
Right.
I actually grew up in Bethlehem, where he was born, but
Right.
my family's from Nazareth, where he grew up.
Mm-hmm.
Right? People there, that's what they look like. And if they stay in the sun for a long time, they're gonna look like you, actually.
But here's the problem. You got to realize this. Historically, you can look it up. You got some implants, right? When you deal with the Ottoman Empire and the Turkish Empire, which are Ottomans, they went and had a control situation going on, and they were conquered by the Moors, which the Moors taught them Islam. And when they learned Islam under the Moors, who were black at the time, they went and brought that over there. So at that time, that whole landmass, when you look at the Middle East itself, that's a made-up name. The Suez Canal was something that the American government, along with the British government and the Israeli government, had put impartial to go. He said, "Man, I got to get out of here. This racist shit." That chicken is getting cold. Gotta eat that king. Blessings to you, man. And so that was put there so that you can start the propaganda. of who
Sure, I
right?
agree with that aspect. Of
So
it.
it's all propaganda. So when you look at where you guys really come from, or the seed of where y'all come from, y'all are not the original people that was there, because how many continents on the earth? 7 continents, right? So now there's 7 continents. Egypt is on what continent?
Africa.
So now,
Well, actually half.
no, there's no
Not
such thing as
half.
that. Let's be for real.
Why? Part of it is on Asia.
No. That's made up. I'll tell you why. Because now, and y'all like to do that because that's what y'all been told through history. Because what's right next to it, right?
What?
Remember Israel? Remember the Israelites crossed the Reed Sea, right?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
The Red Sea, what we know is the Reed Sea, right? So now when you understand this, you can't walk across a place to a whole other continent. So it's not a European continent. That's why the Suez Canal was created. There's only one city on the face of the earth that covers 2 continents. It's called Istanbul, right?
Yep.
And Istanbul, right? So now you can't do that with Israel. So this is why you have a fabricated history. The fabricated history that came from your people that was taught through propaganda.
Not 100%. There's a few facts that I don't agree with necessarily. Like first, when the Ottomans came over, they didn't displace all the population. A lot of the local population.
The majority. How does that be look like you? Yes, remember, because Egypt is in northeast Africa, right?
Sure.
So now we have the Israelites. Remember, Pharaoh, when his daughter came and brought back the Israelite baby, which was Moses. Remember, they were all African, right?
Yeah, but by the way, these are not the original Levant people. They moved and they conquered.
Yeah, so this is what we talking about. You're not the original. You know that.
Not actually. If I do a DNA test, I'm like.
Yeah, because you're from that place. That's like us eating all the food in New York. That's what DNA would tell us.
No, the DNA would say that you're in Africa.
You know what DNA deals with? DNA deals with body composition. Deals with RNA. So when you deal with RNA, right? See, a lot of people take DNA and they do the 23andMe and do the test and all this other stuff, but it goes into the RNA. The RNA has to deal with everything you put in your body. So whatever's in your body, they take the composition and they know exactly where you came from, where you're born at, this, that, and because of the things that you consume.
Yeah.
You are what you eat.
I can't argue that. I don't know.
That's a fact, because you are what you eat. So everybody get all confused. Like if we're here in New York, right? We're from let's say we're from New York. Let's say we went to the Middle East, right? Yeah. So now they start seeing, and we took that diet for a whole consumption of years. What's going to happen is they're going to say, oh, these are Middle Eastern men. There's a little New York background or whatever because our RNA changed our entire DNA.
I don't know that for a fact.
That's science.
I'll take your word for it. I don't know the science.
Hey, you got a question for this guy, man?
But I will say, the people that come from Africa look different than people who would grow up in the Middle East. Like people in the climate in the Middle East would not create the same evolution.
Even with the Middle East.
Let me say it real quick. Sorry, now. They love talking about climate. Here's the problem with climate. Eskimos, how come they haven't turned white? And you think about that while you talking.
The sun is very strong in the pole.
So that's why Eskimos didn't turn white. Remember, but the sun reflects off everything that is around, right?
Yeah.
So now you have what? The white snow, right? Okay. So now wouldn't the sun reflecting off the white snow doesn't hit their skin enough to change them? How come that has not happened? Because scientifically that's a lie. We've been taught lies all our lives. Eskimos are brown. They're browner than you.
It's hard to get into these arguments.
I love it.
But the question I gave to the other brother,
what you're saying, everybody who lives in Palestine, Israel, was originally African from the African continent?
I don't want to use the word Africa because remember it's a continent, 7 continents, more. So when you look at Israel's on the border, right? This is why they put the Suez Canal to say Middle East. There's no such thing as a Middle Eastern man, Middle Eastern woman. That's a name. That's a label.
Sure, I agree with that.
So now you understand the name of the label. So now, so even if you say the Levant is a region in Egypt, right?
No, it's in Asia.
No, y'all like saying Asia.
So you claim the Middle East. Yeah. Where's the Middle West?
I don't claim the Middle East. That's what your people claim as Americans. We don't claim that.
How we claim so America is the Middle West?
No, America created the term Middle East. We didn't create it.
That's the point.
We used to call ourselves the Levant.
But it is Africa. It's in Africa.
I don't think so, man. Like I'm looking at a map. It doesn't look like it's in
Look
Africa.
at where Jerusalem is.
Look. Where's Jerusalem? Here.
Yeah, where is it?
Here.
Okay.
Which continent is that? Africa's over here. This is part of Egypt. That's actually part of of Asia, not even part of Africa. This part of Egypt.
Wait.
See this right here? See this right here?
Where's that right now?
That's the Suez.
Huh?
That's the Suez.
That's the Suez. So the Suez, this is a connection, but they made it right here. So now if you even show the people on the map, it shows you where y'all line has holes in it.
So where does Africa?
Your line-
When was the Suez created? Because it wasn't there. It wasn't there. The Suez wasn't there. It wasn't there.
So where does
You
Africa
gotta
start?
Google when that thing was created.
Probably in the 1950s.
Huh?
But either way, where does Africa start? Where does Africa start?
It don't matter where it started. When was that created? When was the Suez?
1950.
So if that was, so when was Jerusalem taken over?
Which spot?
70 AD. So this is what you got to ask yourself. Was the Suez there during 70 AD? After all the prophecies that was written in the scriptures recorded itself? Not the prophecies of the end times, but the prophecies of Jerusalem being overtrampled by Romans.
That's fine, but I'm just trying to understand, like, where does
That's
Africa
fine,
start?
but that's fine,
No,
but
for real, I'm trying to
Hey,
understand.
listen,
that. So where does Africa-
If you take away 1950s, right,
okay,
it's Africa.
what?
It's
where?
North
Where-
Africa.
where-
See, here's the
But where
problem.
does it stop?
You already admitted to one thing. There's only one city on the planet Earth that
I didn't admit. I know that one has both.
Istanbul. That's it. There's no other place on the planet Earth.
Okay, but where does Africa start? Man,
you
no,
don't-
I'm actually serious. Like, where
right.
based on your
Oh,
understanding?
you want to know? It's not my
You
understanding.
want
I'll tell you.
Look up the ancient land of Judah.
See, this is Jerusalem, right?
Yeah,
So now you want to say that this is Asia, right?
from my understanding, that's it.
But here's the problem. When you look at this landmass and this sea and this line tells you and shows you the division itself. Because remember, landmasses were named by men. And each landmass, that's called a cartographer. A cartographer takes a map and he puts his place where he wants to be called. So that's that line right there. It shows you the actual separation. Because remember, they talk about Pangea, right? The earth was one landmass, right?
Okay.
So it had their little splits. Yo, he's gonna go home and says, you know what, man, he's gonna call Israel right now. Yeah.
Hey,
I don't know. Like, a lot of this stuff is. I appreciate it, bro.
you know what I'm saying, right?
Hey, go eat
But
those bananas, man.
listen. When you look at most of these stores, right? You see Palestinians, Yemenites, Afghanis, Pakistan. Most of them own these stores,
Yeah.
and a lot of them are Muslim. They sell us pork, they sell us Newports, they sell us beer,
Yeah.
they sell us everything that's supposed to be haram. I don't know if cigarettes is haram, but they should be. They cause cancer.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? But they open up stores where?
In the hood.
In the hood.
Yeah, but that's.
So listen.
I'm Christian, by the way. I'm a Christian Palestinian.
Okay, that's okay.
I can't answer for all Muslims, but I can
Okay.
give you answers for that.
Okay, but just understand that through the point of that is the reason why not every black and Hispanic and Native American, but what you see here, we can care less because we worried so much about our people that gets overlooked on everything. We don't get no reparations, we don't get no land, we don't get no 40 acres and a mule, we don't get no free project apartments, because even this, they're trying to kick us out, trying to gentrify it, and they trying to make these condominiums for white folks. So, and hippies, you know, but
And let y'all in too.
so let everybody in.
Sure, like, I mean, there's no reason why one cause is like, over the other. Like, specifically the Palestinian cause is very much like the African American cause here in America. Like, I can't tell you
But it can't be because you know why?
why.
This is something recent. It ain't been 400 years.
Well, it's been longer, the
All right.
war over Palestine's been for centuries with different groups fighting there.
Right.
It's been there for a long time. Just every time there's
Right,
one
but
person.
the people that's in the land that's destroying y'all people right now, they only got there in 1948.
Yeah.
So y'all got a 50-year-old ass whipping.
Yeah,
we
for
talking
sure.
about 400 years, not counting the hundreds of millions of Native Americans that was killed.
For sure, but like, listen, there's no
Yeah.
reason to compare. I can
No,
also compare
but we
that,
can
even
compare-
though the
we
ass
can
whooping
compare-
is shorter time.
we can
Here I
compare-
can make the argument that the ass whooping is right now is
No,
less.
check this out. We can compare your ass whipping with the Holocaust ass whipping, and it still won't add up to the ass whipping we've had. Because guess what? You can go back to wherever you come from.
Yeah.
Where the hell we gonna go?
That's not true.
If we go to Africa,
A lot of my people cannot live in Palestine. Like they
can't go to Palestine.
Yeah, where else?
But
are they
you
gonna
can go
They
to
don't have
surrounding
passports.
areas.
No, they can't. They don't have passports. That's
Okay.
part of the nation. A lot of people I grew up with are stateless. They don't
But-
have a
But
passport.
here's the problem. They can still call themselves Palestinians, right?
They don't have rights.
So
You
can
have
it-
rights
no,
here, by
he-
the
no,
way.
no, no, no.
You have more rights here than a
Where?
Palestinian in America.
You know what? You
have
guys
more
been
rights.
bamboozled.
No,
Yo,
bro.
yeah.
You didn't. You
I'm
heard
telling
of
you,
Sonia
motherfuckers are
Massey?
stateless, bro.
You heard of Sonia Massey, the sister?
Yeah.
That just said, I condemn you in the name of Jesus Christ.
Right.
And she got shot in between her eyes, a black woman that had a pot of hot boiling water
Right.
that was about 20 feet away from the officer.
That happens in
And he
Boston.
told her, you better not do that. And he shot her between the eyes.
Were you guys all ever lynched or attempted lynched?
Our
Of
forefathers
course.
and our ancestors
Me
was.
too. No, but I was. Were you guys?
How you was? Where you was?
When I was in Israel, I was lynched.
Oh, but guess what? And not.
No, my point is, if we're going to talk right now,
Yeah,
trust me
let's
when I
talk
tell
now.
you Palestinians have it worse than
Guess what?
African
Let's
Americans.
talk now.
Believe that?
I know that.
You know,
for a
let-
fact.
let-
I know that.
let's
for a
talk
fact.
right now.
Bro, I lived in both, bro. You guys didn't live in
Can
both.
we talk
Come on.
right now?
For sure.
No, we're gonna be honest. We're gonna be honest.
But
See,
let's
you hear what
establish
you're
this. I
saying?
lived in both. You guys
No,
didn't live
but
in
watch
both.
this. Hear what you're saying?
Yeah.
Guess what? If us three walk down the block, whatever we going or whatever, who's gonna get stopped first and bothered? You or us?
Where? Here?
Yes, sir.
Okay, but I'm not comparing.
No,
you
don't
guys.
say okay. I'm just asking you a question.
That's fine. That's
So
fine.
that's
I
telling.
agree, but I'm not-
So what I'm trying to
but
tell
I
you.
had it harder in Israel.
No,
than
no,
you
no,
had
no.
it here.
Here's
That's
where
my
you.
point.
Here's the point that you're missing.
Yeah.
And what you're doing, you're validating that based on. And the first thing he mentions to you about the stores that's around here, right? The majority of them are guys from your area. Yes or no? So
And
now
Chinese and Jewish
so,
people.
So here,
There are a lot of
yes.
people-
How many are black
The
owned
habit
stores?
of people extracting poverty from
So
the
don't.
hood
So don't
has
act.
nothing to
So
do with.
wait. No, it does. Because understand this. Because where do the people from the hood benefit? We don't benefit. You guys
It's
do.
wrong. No.
So now, when you say that you had it harder, you got to understand. Right before our very eyes, every one of these people you see, me and him, guess what? We still being downtrodden without them having to put a finger on us.
Economically,
Again, like you're
economically,
comparing the wrong thing.
economically,
thing.
No, I'm talking
Physically?
Yes.
I'm talking
How you
about.
doing?
even
Hey,
even
come
with
on,
them.
come on,
Look,
come on.
even with
Wait a
them.
You
Come,
Come on,
come
come
here.
on.
Let me make a
Even
final
with the
point.
Church
I
of
gotta
Jesus
go.
Christ of Latter-day Saints.
Come on over
I
here.
don't
Come
believe
on,
in that
come
shit.
here.
Look, why?
Huh?
You wanna come to church on
Here's a question. Jesus Christ said that when 2 or 3 are gathered in his name, what did he say? Yeah, you don't know, you don't read your Bible. He says, there shall I be.
Bro, they
When
believe
in the name
Jesus
of
came to
Yahweh,
America,
you
bro.
call
It's a
Jesus
different
Christ.
story.
Nah,
What I was talking about, wait, let me just
said they
finish.
believe Jesus Christ came to America. That's a different story. Hey, there might be truth to that, but there might be truth to that. It's only 3 years of his ministry
Yeah.
in the scripture, so
Absolutely.
they had to be.
Baby,
Hey,
it's
the
America.
moments might be, but we're gonna leave that for another episode.
But my final point was, I'm
Yeah.
not comparing.
Hey,
Sure,
brother.
obviously, like somebody that looks like me has
You know
it
what?
better.
Now
Somebody
I'm
that looks
gonna
like me
get you in
has it.
trouble. Fuck that.
For
Hey,
sure.
brother, this nigga said he got it worse than us. This Palestinian said he got it worse than us over here. Look, he said, nah, come on, don't do that. Look, that nigga
That's not
about
what I said,
that.
bro. That's not what I said, bro. Why are you doing that? That's not okay. That's not what I said. I said,
Hey, man, ain't nothing
Oh,
like
I
a good
grew up-
ass kicking. You gotta know how I really feel over here.
I grew up in Israel. I didn't grow up here.
Okay.
So what I'm saying is, what I went through in Israel, my people go through in Israel is worse than what African Americans go through. 100%.
nah.
Bro, I'm telling you, motherfuckers are
it's not
stateless, bro.
worse.
They don't
Y'all
have a
are
passport,
wild.
bro.
Here's why it's not
Bro,
worse. You gotta
people are
say
getting
Don't got a
massacred.
passport.
Oh, my
You know how many of
people
us is
just got
felons?
massacred, bro.
You know how many of us is felons that can't get passports?
Bro,
And you know the
any of
felonies
you guys
that
have
was
been
put upon-
bombed? Bro, have you seen what happened in Gaza?
Oh,
Bro?
niggas get bombed on every day.
Bombed.
Doop, 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 doop.
Not from a fucking airplane, bro. I dropped
come
shit
on,
on you,
man.
bro.
Come
on.
Yeah,
on,
you know
man.
why? You know,
2 million people have their houses destroyed.
you know
bro.
why
Come on,
though?
what are
You know
saying?
why though? You know why?
Any African American experiences it right now?
You know
2
what?
million.
His
You know,
sto- Go ahead.
You know why that's happening? Because they gotta perpetrate the lie. That's
Absolutely.
they gotta perpetrate a lie
Okay.
that was foretold, and they gotta keep that 1948.
Yes.
That 1940. No problem. That 1948, 1949 lie, because they was brought into the land by they
Yes,
was
I was.
brought.
They were there for
not
1,000
you.
years.
Listen, they. I'm talking about
yeah,
the so-called Jew. They were brought there
yeah.
on the strength to keep a prophecy going that
Absolutely.
don't fit them, because God said He's going to put the true Israelites in the land. And America put them, Britain, right? England put them in the land in 1948.
Yep.
So it wasn't the hand of God. What we're claiming here is that what you see talking to you is the actual true Israelites.
Absolutely.
That's according to the Bible prophecy.
That's all we trying to say.
That's
And so and you got to understand this. You can come over here, like, okay, y'all can't go back. That's fine. Okay, fine. No passport or whatever. But even in here, in so-called the greatest land of the planet Earth, we can't afford the same things or amenities that you guys have, the freedom that you guys have. We can't. And they don't.
I don't disagree with that.
So you have
here.
So you have to understand. And guess what? That was his very point. A point made.
Yeah.
He said this point to you. Where can we go after this? We can't go. Hey man, you want to go back? We can't do that. You know what I'm saying? Let's say Puerto Rico. Puerto Rico. Who's it owned by? America. So niggas want to
most of Puerto Rico right now.
Africa.
The damn celebrity boxer. What's the celebrity boxer? John Paul. John. What's his name?
Yeah. Jake Paul.
Jake Paul. This Peckerwood right here owns most of Puerto Rico. He owns parts of Puerto Rico that's supposed to be public for the people that can't go to a beach that they made private. This is.
I don't disagree with that.
And so now think about this.
That's supposed to be my land.
And that's what he's saying. And now what any black over here, so-called black, so-called African American, so-called Negro, yo, I got my DNA test. I'm from Uganda. They don't try to get back to Uganda. Look at you smiling. Hey, this guy, Pete Palestine. This nigga is laughing at y'all. You wicked ass nigga.
Nah, I'm literally saying, bro, I can't disagree with your cause.
Okay,
Your cause is legit.
Yeah.
I'm never disagreeing with that. Your cause is legit.
Right.
I'm not disagreeing.
So
with
how can you say, because y'all being destroyed now as a people? We've been
That's
destroyed.
70 years.
How many?
70 years.
That's actually payback, man. Historically.
All right, Shalom, okay.
Are you crazy? Do you know that you guys were the ones that allowed the so-called to come in? Y'all are Ottoman Turks.
We were nice.
You guys are y'all are not.
Why are we being nice? We were gonna slaughter them.
The
like
problem is
Germans.
y'all are not technically Arabs, because the word Arab means wanderer. That's the word Arab means. So when you deal with your nationality, you niggas were the ones that was really trying to stick us in the ribs. The Ottoman Turks. And so what happened is the Lord said, I'm gonna get these niggas real good. That's why they're going, boo, 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 boo. They bombing the hell out of y'all. They are wiping y'all out because they said, thank you. We want the full land. And in Palestine, they trying to kick y'all out because y'all are right in the middle. That's what this war is about. Yeah. That one little piece. They want that piece. They said, get the fuck out of here. We got the real guys out. Now you niggas get out that one little piece they want. And y'all getting bombed for it. You know why? Because the Most High is allowing y'all to be bombed on because y'all bombed on us first and allowed that to happen. That's a fact.
What do you mean bombed on us?
The Ottoman Turks came and went to the Levant region because you said y'all come from Levant.
Yeah, but I'm actually Levant. I'm not a Turk.
Yes.
But we were both by the Ottomans.
Yes, you know why? You guys are descendants from that. The people in the Levant region, when you go ahead, you go to the Brooklyn Museum, type this up. It's called the Brooklyn Papyri.
Yeah.
The Brooklyn Papyrus, okay, from Egypt, the people in Levant. They wanted to keep Passover. They want to do everything that the Lord wanted to do. You guys don't do that because you guys represent Islam. Why? Because the Ottoman Turks, when they got conquered through the Moors, and they learned from the Moors, and they went and came to whip ass on the Israelites that were there in the Levant region. Remember this, the Brooklyn Papyri. Brooklyn Papyri, look it up.
I disagree with you. It's like you put people into buckets of, you the Muslims, you the Ottomans. Like the people who are indigenous to Palestine, been there for 1,000 years. They changed. They could have been original Israelites, and they changed.
Yeah, because they wipe the Israelites out. Because here's why I do it. Here in the Americas, here in the other countries, the people that they got as a label as, these are the Israelites, the descendants of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. We're the real Jews.
Congrats, bro. I don't know what to tell you. You know what I mean? Like that's it. That's
but you know why everything is happening? That because you said congrats. The reason why so much prophecy is unfolding right now. We living in Matthew the 24th chapter, right? What Christ forewarned us about. Esdras, second Esdras, which is an apocrypha that you don't have. It's in the 1611 King James Version Bible. All right, the Roman Catholic Church took that out. Second Esdras, Second Esdras, the 15th chapter. It tells you about these end days. How there's going to be the stores are going to close from famine. You see what I'm saying? When all these wars break out, how the trucks is going to import and export. You got the BRICS coming together to destroy America. They're destroying the dollar bill, and they're going to eventually destroy America. Guess what? That stands for us. That's our salvation coming nearer than we believe. Because now this is the end of the rulership of the people that put our forefathers and our ancestors in slavery. And now this place is crumbling. Every empire had its rise and its fall. And right now we're not living at the end of the world. We're living at the end of the white man's world. Absolutely. His kingdom is crumbling, right? And eventually it's going to come back to us. That's we got next. You see what I'm saying? So as we see
Are you gonna
this,
let me open a store when you're in there?
Yeah, see, yeah. Oh, you
Hey,
know what? Hey,
you
yeah.
might- you might-
Yeah.
you might open the store.
And you know,
Yeah.
because the scriptures do say that those that enslaved us and punished us, they shall be in that realm, but not according to that definition of slavery. We're gonna do it in righteousness. Look, he's looking like, oh man, fuck out of here, don't eat my bananas. Yeah, yeah. But hey, listen, Palestine Pete,
Hey.
you on the list, man. Hey, this Palestine Pete, come here, yeah. He don't want to show
the
his
glass
face.
on, put the glass
on, Palestine
Yo,
Pete.
don't eat the bananas and look at a man at the same time. Huh?
Yeah, please.
All
Break it in
right,
half,
all
break
right,
it in
all right,
half,
break it in half. Cut it with a knife.
Break it in half.
All right. Yo, hey man, another episode. You know what I'm saying? This is what we finna do. We finna pull up in front of a project near you. Come here, Hashar.